And here we are in our last video for Module 6.1, covering, that's right, that is not a typo, examples 22 and 23. There are a lot of examples in this module, but that's okay. That means that we get lots of practice with logarithms, which we need. So not complaining there. The more practice we get with logs, the better. Some good news here is that we are not, in these last two examples, we're not doing more examples of those properties of logarithms, the product rule, the quotient rule, the power rule. We've done plenty of examples there. This time, we're just giving a quick look at another important formula that we have for logarithms. That's the change of base formula for logarithms. The change of base formula for logarithms, shown here at the bottom of your screen, it says log base b of m can be rewritten using a different base, whatever base you want. Log base a of m divided by log base a of b, the original base. So here, the whole idea, the reason we call it the change of base rule, or the change of base formula, is that we can take any logarithm we start with, any logarithm we want to transform, and rewrite it in a different base using the information, translating it into a quotient of two logarithms with whatever other base we want to use. Most typically, we use either the common logarithm base 10 or the natural logarithm ln base e, which is what the instructions asked us to do here. For the following exercises, rewrite the expression as an equivalent fraction of logs using base e, in other words, using the natural logarithm. We're going to do that here, and well, let's see, and then I'll have some comments to make as well. Let's do that in question number 22, where we have log base 7 of 15. That's log base 7 of 15. We're going to change that to base e, in other words, natural logarithm. The natural log of 15 divided by the natural log of 7. Take a look at that answer, compare to the change of base rule at the bottom of the screen, and make sure you see where all the moving parts are there. But that's it. That's all they're asking us to do. Similarly with log base 3 of 21, you should be able to answer this one yourself now. But that'll be the natural log of 22 divided by the natural log of 3. and that's it. Short video. Easy one to finish off our Module 6.1 class notes. But the idea here is to change the base. Most usually, in order to turn a logarithm with a base that we don't typically use, like log base 7 in number 22, into something that we can easily plug into the calculator, frankly, with applications. So my calculator has a log button and it's got a natural log button. Most calculators have a log button and a natural log button. They don't usually have a log base 7 button. Not a lot of calculators, unless you get one of those fancy expensive calculators, not a lot of calculators have a log base 7 button. So a lot of times we'll use the change of base rule or the change of base formula to translate a log of a different base into a more common logarithm or a natural logarithm. Works for me.